Warm greetings from the High 10. It's Everyday Shenanigans on this Thursday, January 7th, 2020. I want to talk to you guys about the stimulus checks and this buffoonery that's been going on, perpetrated by the government. I don't think they fully thought the plan through to give every United States citizen their stimulus checks. I, for one, have not received the first nor the second check. And I called this evening, getting myself riled up, fooling with a male who answered the phone. I'm assuming he's African-American male because he sounded African-American to me. His ID number is 307803. Fella, whoever you are, first of all, when you answer a telephone for any business, you need to speak up where a person can hear you. You were muffled in your phone call, and hell, I thought I was being pranked and had dialed somebody else's telephone number. But I let you rehearse your script, even though I couldn't even hear what you were saying. And then you're too busy talking over me to where I couldn't even ask you a simple question. And yes, I'm upset. I'm frustrated because I'm tired of playing around with the IRS government and the Irs.Gov site. I have better things to do with my time. I don't have time to sit on the phone all day. I'm on the internet all day doing what I'm doing right now, which is being on YouTube. Okay? So if I want to play on my phone, I can do it on my own time. And sitting over an hour waiting for someone to answer the phone and listening to la-di-da music is annoying as hell. So let me say this to you, fella, who works for this IRS telephone number that I called. You all are sitting at the desk answering the phone to basically say nothing. You tell us don't give any personal information, and you basically are repeating the same information that we're getting off the damn Irs.Gov site. So sitting on the phone for 1 hour is ridiculous. To get nowhere. And you're all the same people that I talked to months ago back in September. And I'm trying to explain to you, I'm just wanting to know, did you even get the damn tax form? That's all I wanted to know. Because I'm letting you know I never got a check. So I need to know also, did you even receive the form? So then you would, one of your agents months ago, would click me over and then hang up. And then I call this damn IRS number back again. Get another agent on the phone. He or she repeats the same jargon. Oh, I'll transfer you. And then that person picks up and then poof, hang up again. Now we're at January 2021 and Mr. ID 307803. Let me say that again so everybody in America will know your ID number. 307803. You're unprofessional. You don't know how to talk. You're muffling on the phone like you're underwater, reading me a script, and then you're trying to tell me, well, I'm trying to answer your question. I'm trying to tell you I can't say this, I can't say that. You can't ask me this, you can't ask me that. I'm trying to help you. Here's the other IRS number I want to give you. So you give me a number that I've already dialed earlier, which is 1-800-829-1040. Because, see, you won't let me talk to tell you I've already talked to the number that you just gave me. That's why the hell I'm calling your number. And let's pull that number up. For those who want verification for everything that I'm saying in my commentary. Because you know I always bring a receipt. I sat on the phone talking to these people because I got so many IRS numbers in here. Let's see. Because it's two different numbers. I sat on the phone, 2 hours? I said 2 hours ago I talked to these people, so I was on the phone for an hour. 1-800-919-9835 is the number where I sat for an hour. Getting nowhere, talking to someone who act like they were underwater and muffled and reading me a script and talking over me and telling me what I shouldn't say, I can't say, don't say personal stuff on the phone. I'm just here to give you the general questions, answers to basic questions, answers. So basically he couldn't help me. So right now, if you wanted to call the IRS, via a local number or the 1-800 number. There's no one you can speak to just to say, hey, I sent in a form. I just want verification that someone damn got it. There's nobody you can speak to. I call the local Knoxville number. It's busy signal. Naturally, because now everybody's trying to call to get information. So the gist of this story, because I don't want to be long in this video, the gist of the story is the government did not plan this out thoroughly. The government did not consider those who, one, are homeless. How are they going to get a check? Two, if you didn't work and didn't claim any income from 18, 19, 20 on a tax return, you don't know to go to a tax agent such as H&R Block, Liberty Tax, such and such, to go file a free file claim. And you won't know that unless someone tells you that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you can't get direct deposit if you don't have a bank account. So it doesn't matter if you live on your own, live with somebody else, or you homeless, you weren't going to get any money via direct deposit because you don't have a bank account. And now you can't even put that information into the Irs.Gov if you just got a new account and or changed accounts and or changed address. Do you see where I'm going? So millions of Americans have been sitting by waiting to get a check who possibly may have filed their taxes via the mail, which is what I did, and you're not getting nothing. You didn't get a card, you didn't get a check. And now you can't even talk to someone through the IRS number because there's no one there to answer a specific question. It's just operators paid to basically repeat what the IRS script was given to them. And it's a bunch of bullshit. And it's disrespectful to the American people. And you can't tell me I'm a damn civilian if I can't even reach you to ask you a simple question such as, did you even get the form? I put my return address on there. It never came back. You said, oh, we'll send you a notice or a letter to let you know that the card and or paper check is coming. I've received neither. And this is what's sad for those who want the money, need the money, and they can't even get the damn money. And yes, I know you're short-staffed. You would be short-staffed because you weren't preparing for the COVID-19. And you weren't prepared for issuing millions of dollars, trillions of dollars, to the American people. But I just want to let the government know you've messed up time one in March, issuing checks. You should have set up specific boxes for each person's circumstance. That way, each person would have gotten a check and you would have the correct information in your system to know who has applied for the stimulus check, and you wouldn't have any discrepancies with sending the checks to dead people. People abroad. Yes, America. Your United States government sent money to people who are dead and people who live in foreign countries. And I do have an uploaded video of the said information with the source. My bank tells me that a lot of people didn't get their money because their money went to the tax company's bank, whomever they filed their taxes with. So when I went to Liberty Tax the other morning, this lady wants to tell me, that's a lie. Your bank lied to you. No, boo-boo, my bank didn't lie. Why would my bank lie to me about that? That's information somebody gave to them for them to report to civilians who are inquiring about their stimulus check. You all don't want to own that the people you work for took the people's money. Then she says, oh no, we give you your money. We just keep the fee we charge. See, this is what happens when people don't listen. Sweetheart, I'm standing in front of you talking about the stimulus check. I'm not talking about the tax refund. See, nobody listens. If I'm in there talking to you about my stimulus check, why are you then telling me about tax agents ain't stole nobody's money? We only took out the fee to process your tax return, and then we sent you the difference. But that's not what I was standing there talking to you about. So your answer didn't apply to the subject matter. If I'm sitting here talking to a rep from my bank about stimulus checks and has one posted to my account, why would she then in return give me that damn answer about tax agents pocketing people's stimulus money. Because I wasn't talking to my bank rep about tax returns and tax return money. Now you all, United States government, have issued a second stimulus. And you can't even now go into the Irs.Gov to even say, hey, I got a new bank account. Hey, I switched the bank account. Hey, I got an address. Hey, I want to put in something to tell you, hell, I exist. They don't even have an option. So this is what people need to know who didn't receive a check from the United States government March up until December of 2020. And now, New Year, you don't have anything in your bank account. You need to go in the free file section of the Irs.Gov and see if you can log on there and put in information pertaining to your income. Even if you did not work, 18, 19, 20, and or whatever your situation is pertaining to your income status, you're going to have to go into that free file or wait to see at the end of the month if someone's going to offer a free filing offer through like the United Way or a tax agent such as H&R Block. Because right now there's nothing to help with you to file, free file, if you didn't have any income to report either year, 18, 19, or 20. And nobody would know that you could have went to H&R Block to fill this out had you not got your stimulus, because how would you know if you're not dealing with the tax situation and you don't file taxes? Because everybody don't file taxes. Some people work for themselves. Do you understand? And they just live off the land and they don't ever report the monies that they make to the government. Rightfully so. So if you've not received a stimulus check for last year and this year, go into the Irs.Gov. I don't even know if I'm giving you the best recommendation, but go there to the free file and see if you can log on in the free file and put down any type of income that you may have received and or not, and see if you can file a tax return and then put in you're trying to get the recovery for the stimulus for 2020 and 2021. But don't call the damn Irs.Gov number. Don't call the 1-800-829-1040 number, because you're wasting your time. And God forbid if you're somebody with limited income, resources, minute phone, you're getting ready to dupe yourself. You're getting ready to dupe yourself. And the other option is find a reputable tax preparer. Someone who is licensed accountant, that you can go to he or she and they can file the forms for you and you pay a lesser fee. That is your only option right now if you're just in a hurry trying to get that money. But that's the point. If you're poor and broke, you're not trying to pay a tax company $200 or more to file a form just so you can get money that's free and due to you. So that's when they'll say, well, did you make any type of money? And this is for people who have self-employment and or you don't work. You go to the tax agents right now, they're going to charge you way up in the hundreds because they got different fees for different things to prepare the tax form for you. And in the end, if you only made a couple dollars every few weeks or months, depending on what type of work you do for yourself, you got to now end up paying the government money for that because you've reported it. And then, two, you're going to pay all this money to these people to prepare the tax form just so you can get a stimulus check. So basically, in the end, you could either say, I was trying to do right by the government by telling my business about what little few dollars I made working for myself that really wasn't nothing. And now I'm going to fork over a whole lot of money and don't really know what the government may charge me to pay taxes on the money I made under the table to get a stimulus check, which was free to me and owed to me regardless if I worked or didn't work. If you don't have any income, you're barely living, homeless, whatever, best thing you can do is go to the free file to the Irs.Gov and see if you can put in the said information pertaining to your income and or wait to to see if a reputable company like H&R Block, Liberty Tax, whomever, will set up a free file near the end of the month, or United Way, or any type of agency. You can just call and Google. See if you can get someone to prepare your tax form for you. It's a 2020 tax form, return tax form. I think it's called SR. Yeah, 1040 SR. See if you can get someone to prepare for free the 1040 SR form to get the recovery rebate for the stimulus check so you can get your money. So call around different places, because right now they say no one's doing it. That's what the government is saying. So just wait a couple of weeks or 2 weeks and see if you can find someone that can help you if you're not going to be filing any taxes, period. And this is for people who are homeless, do not work, and they want their stimulus check, don't have a bank account. Wait a few weeks and then try to find a reputable tax company such as H&R Block, any local agency that helps, that offers a free filing for the 1040 SR. And that's my message today. The government messed up on this one. You all rushed to judgment the first time and you rushed to judgment this time. You should have set it up for each person's circumstance. And that way, each person would have gotten their check by now. And there wouldn't have been any discrepancies with you sending checks out of the country and to dead folks. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. I'm going live here in a few minutes, and I will be talking about the rush, the bum rush on the government on Capitol Hill, and the bombs that were found near the Democratic building and the Republican building. Oh, I'll be back. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.